The tension didn't hit all at once. It crept into the room slowly, like a shadow slipping across the floor when no one is watching. The crowd didn't sense it at first. They were too busy cheering, clapping, and celebrating the moment. After all, this wasn't just any talk show taping. This was Jennifer Hudson welcoming the one and only Chaka Khan, the icon whose voice shaped entire generations, to her stage. People expected laughter, stories, maybe even a surprise performance. Nobody expected the moment that would end up shaking the room, stopping the cameras, and leaving everyone speechless. When Chaka walked onto the stage, she carried the kind of presence that doesn't require announcement. The audience rose to their feet without thinking. She moved with grace, confidence, and just a touch of fire, like a woman who had fought hard battles and survived every single one of them. Jennifer greeted her with open arms, smiling so wide that it looked like she had been waiting her whole life for this moment. On the surface, everything looked perfect. Two powerful women, two remarkable voices, two careers shaped by storms and triumphs. Yet underneath the applause, something felt off. Not broken, not dangerous, just fragile, and nobody knew why, not yet. But here's what people forget. Real tension doesn't scream, it whispers. And that whisper was already there, sitting quietly between them long before the first question was asked. What nobody in the room expected was how quickly that whisper would turn into a storm. Chaka Khan didn't rise to fame through shortcuts or lucky breaks. Her journey was carved in sweat, pain, and endless nights in smoky studios. She knew what it felt like to fight for respect in an industry that gave it out slowly, especially to Black women. She also knew what it meant to lose herself, to fall, to claw her way back with whatever strength she had left. Her voice wasn't just powerful, it was lived in. It carried decades of stories, scars, victories, and memories she had chosen to keep private. Jennifer Hudson understood struggle too. Losing loved ones, rebuilding her life, surviving public tragedy, she had lived through chapters most people couldn't even imagine. Her fame didn't come wrapped in neat packages. Every spotlight she stepped into came with a cost, and because of that, she admired Chaka deeply. To her, Chaka wasn't just a guest, she was a hero, someone she'd grown up listening to, someone she hoped would feel safe sitting across from her. Backstage, before cameras rolled, both women had shared a warm exchange. Chaka had made one request, simple, clear, and honest. She didn't want to revisit certain chapters of her past. Not today, not on this stage, not under the bright lights with millions ready to dissect her every word. Jennifer nodded, assuring her that the conversation would center on music, legacy, and everything she had accomplished. Chaka relaxed a little. She trusted her. Or at least, she wanted to. And for a while, everything flowed smoothly. The questions were light, respectful, even playful. They talked about performances, about the evolution of music, about what it meant to grow up in an era without social media controlling every narrative. Chaka teased Jennifer about her powerful vocals. Jennifer laughed like a little girl meeting her idol. The audience soaked up every second. But then came the shift. It didn't happen loudly. It started with one question. A question that wasn't meant to be sharp, but it carried an edge Chaka immediately recognized. Her expression didn't change much, but her eyes flickered. The air in the room tightened. Jennifer didn't notice it, not at first. She was too focused on building a meaningful moment, the kind of heartfelt exchange viewers love. But Chaka felt it instantly. A boundary had been brushed. Not broken yet, but brushed. The conversation drifted, slowly, softly, and then dangerously. Jennifer brought up a topic that Chaka had asked to avoid. She framed it beautifully, like she was praising resilience. But for Chaka, resilience didn't erase the pain. Resilience didn't mean she wanted to relive those chapters for entertainment. Her shoulders stiffened, her smile dimmed. Still, she tried to redirect the conversation. She mentioned her music again, steering things back to safer waters. But Jennifer, perhaps thinking she was deepening the emotional connection, leaned in further. And then the words came. Sharp, unfiltered, wrapped in sincerity but cutting in ways Jennifer didn't seem to understand. Chaka froze, not dramatically, not theatrically, but completely. The room went silent, the temperature dropped, everyone could feel the shift, even if they didn't yet understand the weight of it. Chaka placed her hands gently on her lap, her fingers steady but tense. She looked at Jennifer with an expression that could only be described as hurt mixed with disbelief. "Did we not talk about this?" she asked softly, but her voice carried across the studio like thunder wrapped in silk. Jennifer blinked, unsure if she had truly crossed the line or if she had misread something. Her expression shifted from confidence to confusion. She tried to explain herself, stumbling through words that sounded more defensive than comforting. She said she wanted people to understand how far Chaka had come, how inspirational her story was, but that wasn't the point. But intent doesn't erase impact. Chaka leaned back, her frustration simmering beneath the surface. "You're not listening," she said. "You're hearing what you want to hear." Jennifer swallowed hard, realizing too late that she had pushed someone who rarely allowed herself to be pushed. The producers watched nervously from the sidelines. A stage manager tapped her headset but said nothing. No one dared intervene. And that's when Jennifer said it. The word. The one word Chaka told her not to mention. It slipped out in a sentence, framed like a compliment, but it landed like an open wound. Chaka's face changed instantly, her eyes hardened, her jaw tightened. Her entire energy shifted from guarded to done. She removed her microphone with a slow, deliberate motion. The quiet clicks echoed like thunder. "Absolutely not," she said. "We're not doing this." Jennifer's eyes widened. She reached out instinctively, but her hand froze in midair. She didn't want to grab her. She didn't want to stop her forcefully, but she desperately wanted to fix what she had broken. The audience watched in disbelief as Chaka stood up, not angrily, not theatrically, just firmly, like a woman choosing dignity over damage. "Chaka, wait," Jennifer began, but Chaka lifted her hand, stopping her cold. "You crossed a line," she said, "and you knew better." The silence that followed was so thick, it felt like the room itself was holding its breath. Chaka turned toward the exit. Every step she took echoed through the studio. Crew members stepped aside, unsure whether to speak or simply let the moment unfold. No one moved. No one tried to stop her. She walked with quiet power, like a storm leaving the coastline after tearing through everything in its path. Jennifer stood frozen on the stage, staring at the empty space where her idol had stood just seconds ago. Her face crumbled, not dramatically, but with the heavy realization that she had caused something she never intended. The cameras kept rolling. The producers didn't dare cut. The audience didn't dare move. Jennifer's voice finally cracked through the silence. "I didn't mean to hurt you." But Chaka was already gone. The emotional impact hit Jennifer like a wave. One moment, she was hosting her show, and the next, she was standing under bright studio lights, feeling exposed, embarrassed, and deeply shaken. She wasn't just dealing with a guest walking off. She was dealing with someone she admired, feeling disrespected by her, someone she had looked up to since childhood. Her hands trembled as she sat back down. Her heart raced. Her eyes glistened, not with anger, but with regret. The audience stayed silent, unsure whether clapping, comforting, or reacting would make things worse. Jennifer took a long breath, trying to gather herself, trying to understand how everything spiraled so fast. She replayed her words in her mind. She realized she had been so focused on creating a raw, powerful moment that she forgot the most important part: boundaries. She forgot that vulnerability isn't something you pull out of someone, it's something they choose to give. And Jennifer knew she had taken advantage of the moment. She didn't mean to, but intent didn't soften the reality. She had crossed a line. She had wounded someone who rarely shows her wounds to anyone. Outside, Chaka sat in her dressing room, silent and still. She wasn't angry anymore. She was tired of being reduced to her past, tired of having her pain used as a footnote. Tired of repeating the same conversations she asked to leave behind. She wanted peace, she wanted respect, she wanted dignity. And walking out was the only way she could protect herself. The ending of that day didn't come with applause or smiles. It came with reflection. Jennifer returned to the stage after gathering herself. She looked directly into the camera, speaking from a place she rarely allows the world to see. Her voice was steady but emotional. "I crossed a boundary today," she said, "and I'm truly sorry." She didn't make excuses. She didn't defend her intentions. She took responsibility. And that vulnerability, real, raw, unfiltered, moved the audience in a way scripted moments never could. Back in her dressing room, Chaka asked one of the assistants if Jennifer was still on stage. When the assistant nodded, Chaka exhaled softly. "Good," she said. "Let her speak her truth." She didn't hate Jennifer. She wasn't holding a grudge. She just needed to protect herself in a world that often demanded more of her than she was willing to give. Jennifer, too, learned something that day. A lesson no producer could teach, no show format could prepare her for. Sometimes, the most powerful moment on stage isn't the performance. It's the silence that follows a mistake. It's the reflection. It's the growth. Two women, two legends, two stories colliding in ways neither of them intended. A moment that couldn't be rehearsed, couldn't be edited, couldn't be forgotten. And as the cameras finally stopped rolling, one truth lingered in the air. Respect isn't loud, it's quiet, it's sacred, and when you cross it, everything changes. And in the end, this wasn't just a clash between two legends, it was a reminder that even the strongest voices have limits, and even the biggest stages must respect those boundaries. Chaka walked away with her dignity untouched, choosing peace over pressure. Jennifer stayed behind, humbled by a lesson she never expected to learn in front of millions. Their moment may have been messy, emotional, and shocking, but it was real. And sometimes reality hits harder than any performance. One thing is certain, after this, nothing between them or in that studio will ever be the same again.